Coming up on Mountain News this morning, a school employee was arrested this week after making terroristic threats. And EKU is flying high in the sky with a new donation aiming to fund a flight training center.
Dedicated to Eastern and Southern Kentucky, this is WYMT Mountain News this morning.
Thanks for joining us. I'm Madison Carmouche, and today is November 20th. Let's check in with meteorologist Megan Dusmall for a look at your forecast this morning. Now, Megan, it wasn't so bad outside this morning. I didn't need a full-blown umbrella, but definitely kind of a raincoat-esque.
Yeah, we do have some drizzles here or there throughout the area, and those temperatures are nice and warm. I mean, that is something fantastic as you're starting your day, but that won't be staying with us too long. As we go through the next couple hours, you can expect to see some drops in temperatures, but there is something I want you to be aware of. Let's take a look at the advisory set out, and this will be until 9 a.m. today, a dense fog advisory for Rowan, Elliott, Menifee, Morgan, and Powell County, Kentucky. You can kind of see on our visibility map where it is more dense. Half a mile visibility right now in Moorhead and 0.3 mile visibility in Jackson, but really all over Kentucky we are seeing quite heavy fog, so just make sure you're being safe while you're traveling on the road this morning. Let's take a look at the high temperatures that you can expect today. Now, here's the thing that's interesting. You can see 64 here in Hazard. That will be happening at about 12 o'clock and will be cooling from then on. So we'll have that warm morning, but we will be going into the cooler weather as we're going into our afternoon hours. And as we take a look at that satellite and radar there, you can see a couple spots of rain this morning, and we'll continue to have rain chances throughout the day. But for the morning hours, not looking too crazy as it is traveling through our area. But if you're heading out the door, again, it's going to be nice and foggy today. And there you can see that dip in temperature. Normally 3 p.m. is the warmest part of the day, but it'll actually be the first significant drop in temperature from 62 to 54. Madison.
All right, Megan, thank you. A Wolfe County School District employee is charged with terroristic threatening. The employee was arrested Monday on school grounds. WYMT's Chandler Wilcox tells us what we know about the arrest.
Deputies were dispatched to Campton Elementary School after reports of an upset person inside the building.
There was an employee at Campton Elementary who was upset over an incident that occurred over the weekend. The SROs, Sheriff Banks, and the school administration team immediately went to the school.
Norman Centers was charged with terroristic threatening and menacing. Banks says they found Centers in the hallway. He was not supervising children, but deputies made an alarming discovery.
We located 2 weapons inside his vehicle that was on school grounds, a couple boxes of ammunition that was also inside of his vehicle. He was then detained, took to the Sheriff's Department, and charges was immediately filed after that.
The school was placed on lockdown as soon as the investigation began.
We secured the building and secured his truck and everything to keep everybody safe.
Bell says no students or staff were in immediate danger, but they wanted to go on lockdown out of caution. The superintendent says administrators have emergency plans for those types of situations.
We have protocols in place. Someone in the office will email each teacher. The staff will know to get on their email. They can see what's going on, and that way they can comfort the students.
Windows on school entrances and classroom doors also have covers to keep people from seeing inside. Officials say student safety is their first priority. In Wolfe County, Chandler Wilcox, WYMT Mountain News.
Officials did not confirm what the threats made by Norman Centers were directed toward. Centers was taken to the Three Forks Regional Jail. Kids are still getting their hands on harmful vaping and tobacco products. That is what lawmakers, health leaders, and even young people discussed in an interim legislative panel yesterday. A law passed last year to address some youth vaping issues, but lawmakers were told they were not strict enough. Senator Jimmy Higdon says he may file a bill to require licenses at retailers. He says House Bill 11 that dealt with youth vaping does not have consequences for offenders.
A good tool to have is have that hanging over your head that if you continue to break the law, you're going to lose your license.
A representative from the Denton Group, who speaks for select vaping businesses, said House Bill 11 is already hurting them. The representative says she wants a delay in enforcement of the bill. EKU's aviation program is soaring to new heights with a groundbreaking ceremony for a $25 million flight training center. State leaders gathered at Central Kentucky Regional Airport to celebrate. Funded by the General Assembly, the facility replaces outdated FEMA trailers previously used by the program. Instructors say the center will offer expanded space for simulators and advanced training. The new facility is expected to be completed by 2027.
You know, it won't have to be as cramped. You won't be shoulder to shoulder with your neighbor. You know what I'm saying? Have like way more tables and stuff like that. It'll be awesome.
The university says its aviation program has seen a 140% increase in enrollment during the past 3 years. The new facility is expected to be completed by 2027. Cumberland Falls State Resort Park near Corbin will undergo $10 million in renovations. The tourist attraction is undergoing the renovations to enhance experiences for visitors. It will be closed temporarily beginning November 1st of next year. Officials say guests can still reserve cabins and other facilities will remain open during the renovation period. A timeline was not given for when the work would be complete. State Park Manager Maggie Mulholland gave a statement regarding the upgrade of the Dew Point Lodge and Riverview Restaurant. Here's part of it, quote, "These improvements will not only enhance the comfort and experience of our guests, but also showcase Kentucky's beautiful state parks and recreational offerings. Cumberland Falls is already a popular destination, and with better facilities, it will become even more appealing to families, adventure seekers, and nature lovers." Thanks for getting your day started with us here on Mountain News this morning. Coming up, President-elect Donald Trump continues to fill out his cabinet as Republicans work for confirmations in Washington.
And cooler weather is coming. I'll tell you how cold in just a couple of minutes.